everyone, I'm Kim, your travel guide for the Belize Travel Channel. Today, I'm at Hol Chan Marine Reserve. We're going to do a little bit of snorkeling, swimming with some sharks, maybe even some stingrays. I'm super excited. Check out my gear. I'm sitting here with our tour guide, Ted, and he's going to tell us all about Hol Chan Marine Reserve. So Ted, can you tell us when the reserve was actually declared to be a reserve?
Hol Chan Marine Reserve started off in 1987 when it officially became a park. And ever since then, they demarcate the area where only people who can snorkel and dive can come to Hol Chan. You know, no fishing allowed. There's areas where this is Zone A, which is the Reef area. And Zone B would be the turtle grass, the dark spots behind the reserve. Between the mangrove islands and the reef is Zone B. Zone C is the mangrove island itself, so it's where the nurseries of the fishes is. And then Zone D is Shark and Ray Alley. And everything is covered in 22.3 square miles of reserve. So this area is one of the most visited sites in Belize. It's also known for like only snorkeling and diving. And this area here is one of the best spots you can come. You can see all the fishes you want to see on the barrier reef is in this area in one spot where the channel is.
I know that we're here just in front of the reef. Is there anything you can tell us about the barrier reef here in Belize?
Well, the barrier reef is the second largest barrier reef in the world. Apart from Australia, which has the largest barrier reef in the world, this is the second living coral reef system. And on the reef here, there are so many different species of fish. There's even turtles around, and there's eagle rays, there's moray eels, there's even dolphins and manatees that come around occasionally. And these are other things that we can also enjoy while we're snorkeling and diving.
All right, Ted. Now, I am terrified of wildlife, but it's so beautiful. Can you tell me how safe or dangerous it is to get into the water with all the animals you just mentioned?
Well, out on the reef area, there is two different spots. Where it's a shallow area, people who are afraid of getting in the water can also stand in the water. It's about waist deep. And there is areas in Hol Chan where you can just dive in, you know, do a back roll entry. It's deeper, like 7 feet deep. So snorkeling in this area, you always use a life jacket to be safe. And apart from being safe with a guide who will make sure that you get out there and navigate themselves out there and come back to the boat safely. The fishes and sharks, they do not care about us whatsoever. They are here for whatever the chum we would throw in the water at Shark Ray Alley. You know, we feed the sharks and stuff, but that's what they're here for.
So I'm glad to know that the fish won't be eating me today. Now, I have a lot of friends and they are afraid to come out and do snorkeling because they can't swim or they're not the best swimmers. What would you advise them? Do you think they can still come out here and have fun snorkeling?
Yes, they can still come out here, have a good time snorkeling. It's because safety is always first. So you wear a life jacket, you put a life jacket on, you're floating, and you don't have to worry, you just kick when you have to. Snorkeling out here is very nice. And there's areas, like I mentioned, going shallow. We work our way out a little bit deeper where we can see more fish and corals.
Okay, Ted, can you tell me exactly what is Hol Chan Marine Reserve?
Well, Hol Chan itself, the name comes from a Mayan word, which means a narrow channel. And the narrow channel, it's like 70 feet across and 30 feet deep.
Oh, nice.
So that is actual Hol Chan. And it's in line with a Mayan site, which is called Marco Gonzalez, straight on shore. So the highest part of vegetation is where Marco Gonzalez Mayan site is, which have some kind of connection with the channel itself.
Alrighty, enough of the chit chat. It's time for us to get in the water and get wet. I'm going to follow our tour guide Ted and see how he gets in, and then I'm jumping in after. Let's go. You guys, that was absolutely breathtaking. Now we're going to leave this zone and we're going to head over. Well, actually, Ted, where are we heading?
We're heading over to Shark and Reale, where we're gonna snorkel with the sharks and rays.
Excellent.
Good.
You really enjoyed that. I mean, we saw almost everything. We saw a manatee, we saw sharks, there were so many kinds of fish and stingray. It is truly breathtaking, and do not take my word for it. You need to come here and you need to snorkel at Hol Chan Marine Reserve. Thank you for watching. I'm Kimberly Husner for the Belize Travel Channel. Bye!